Let's ask them messing with the door. Happy Friday Night Live, everybody. It is Dinah. Welcome, welcome. Get in here. I know I was supposed to go live at 6. I had to feed Aston, and then I had not eaten all day, so I had to feed myself. And then I had to floss and brush my teeth. So now we are live. Yeah, it's like a random power outage. As I was eating, I was like watching this new show on Netflix. I don't know if it's new. Like, it's new to me. I've never seen it before. It's called Insatiable. I like it. It's really funny because it's hard. Like, I always just like start talking when I get in. I was just looking at the color of my lips because I like to like put a little bit of color on where it kind of looks natural. So I was just checking it out. But anyway, yeah, it's really hard for me to find something that I like because like I like suspenseful and like mystery, anything that's like gonna get my cognitive going where I'm like trying to figure out like a good who done it. But then I also like it's a lot of sirens and stuff outside because like I said, the power went out in the city a little bit, like over here in this area. um so yeah, so it's a lot of like sirens and stuff. But anyway, yeah, and so I also like good happy movies or shows or whatever. So it's hard to find something because it's like it depends on the mood I'm in, and I don't like a lot of cursing, or I don't like watching stupid stuff. I don't like watching things when I'm like, like this is idiotic human behavior. Over it. But yeah, so I found this show called Insatiable, and it's really funny. It's really funny. It's about this girl. She used to be overweight, and she had an accident which caused her to have to be on a liquid diet. So she lost a lot of weight, and she became like hot and gorgeous and beautiful. But she was already beautiful. She just was heavy set, and like a lot of heavy set people, they do be pretty beautiful, like in the face and stuff. So that's how she was. And then she lost all the weight and everybody started noticing her. So she started doing beauty pageants kind of like for revenge because she was, just upset and everybody mistreated her. That's baby girl Aston. I'm going to do her hair tomorrow. I washed it the other day, so don't mind her hair, her little fro. I'm just letting it breathe because I just took it out. This girl is so restless. She's so restless. She did not take a real official nap today. She fell asleep in the car. We were out all day. So she fell asleep in the car for like 20 minutes, maybe. No more than 30. And then when we got back, she took like once again, no more than a 30-minute nap. Like, she only took 2 short cat naps. And Ashley usually takes like a long nap, like an hour long. But yeah, comment and let me know like if you guys are experiencing power outages, because like my sister out where she lives, she's more west, a little more away from the city, so she's not really like in Chicago, but she's kind of like like the suburbs and neighborhoods right near Chicago. But yeah, like I think a couple of weeks ago they had power outages, even at the church too. So their stuff been back on. But yeah, so now I guess it's our turn. And then even on the news, like I don't watch the news, but like Aston's dad had it on one day, and they were talking about like there were outages like across the nation, and it was affecting people's flights, and flights were getting canceled and stuff. And then I was like out getting gas when I was out running my errands earlier today, and like the gas was anywhere between $4 to $5 everywhere, even in Indiana. Cause like I like to go to Indiana sometimes if I'm nearby to get inexpensive gas. No, it was the same, and I was like, I drove all the way out here for nothing. And my mom, she said they mentioned something on the news that the gas prices went up because of the outages, which makes 0 sense. It's like stupid. But yeah, greedy corporate America. See, people are so weird. Worshiping money is so weird. But anyway, so yeah, so that's the power outages. My little I don't want to say rant, but a little update. We have the power out, and it's funny because I was watching Insatiable as I was eating not too long ago, and I was like thinking to myself, I'm like, this is so good. I was like, this is so good. I was like, I do not want to have to turn it off because I was like, I got to go live, you know. I really enjoy creating content and like connecting with you all who like support me. And so I'm like, I got to be faithful. You know, if I say I'm going live, I got to go live. But I was really enjoying that show. And then right as I'm thinking all that, the TV just goes out. I tried to turn it back on. It did not turn on. And then I tried to turn the lights on. It did not come on. So I was like, oh. I was like, did Aston's dad, is he late on paying his light bill? But he was like, no, it's like in other places too because he's out nearby. And he's like, the lights went out over there too. So. But yes, I'm just fixing my curls. I like this hairstyle because I have my mom come over. Oh. Gotta brush it out. I have my mom come over. I forgot to button up Aston's pant legs. Hi. She's so sleepy, but she won't go to sleep. It's so strange. And I will not be on here long because I have to feed Aston at 8. I was actually supposed to get on here sooner, but I already explained to you guys why I'm like late getting on. But yes, so what was I about to say? I got distracted by Aston. Anyways, so I was watching because I lost my train of thought, so I'm like, moving on. Oh, I got a ticket while I was out earlier today. So I was out running an errand for somebody else, and I'm like, I be wanting to be helpful, but with me being like a mom and Aston having a lot of like special needs and stuff, and you know she's a special care child, I cannot be electing myself to like physically do things for other people because I am like already stretched thin just with Aston. So I want to help, but no, I cannot help like in that way. I can pray for you or I can refer you to somebody that's more physically able to do things. But yeah, so I was out running an errand for somebody, and so I was like late feeding Aston, and I was so upset because I had Aston in the car for hours. Like, we did not get out for her to stretch her legs or anything. I was so upset with myself. Because, like I said, I went to Indiana for the inexpensive gas, and it was not even inexpensive. So, on the way back, I was just speeding. Like, the way I drive, I'm kind of like a rough rider. Like, I don't like being in traffic. I don't like running errands. Like, honestly, I like to just prefer walking if it's nearby, but I don't like being in traffic, so I'm always speeding. And I know that's not good, and I feel like the Holy Spirit has been telling me for months, like, to control my driving, like, drive safer, especially with Aston in the car. But I still speed. I've done a little better, but like I said, I still speed. And I do the zigzag because I don't like when people drive slow in front of me. And so, like, I jump in front of people a lot. So, yeah, so I was doing that, trying to hurry up and get back so I could feed Aston. And then I got pulled over, and, like, I was, like, talking to my mom about accountability and stuff. And I thought that was so funny that I got pulled over because, like, I was telling her, I was like, see, I'm about to be accountable for this ticket I'm about to get right now. And, yeah, but thank goodness the cop was nice, and he was not being mean. So that was good. I still got my ticket, but okay, I did not have my driver's license on me. I didn't know that until he asked for it, and I just, minding my business, going to get it, and it's not there, and I'm like, oh, snap. I'm like, that is not good, because you never know what they're going to do. Like, each officer is different. Some might try to, like, throw the book at you for the slightest thing, and some might let you slide. So thank goodness he did not harass me about not having my driver's license. He let me look for it and everything. They could pull it up in their system, which is what he did. But some people, they probably be like, no, get out the car. I don't know what they would do, but he didn't bother me, thank goodness. That's why it's always good to pray before you get on these roads. You never know what's gonna happen. But yes, I mean, I knew I was speeding and stuff. I know I'd be driving rough, so I'm like, just give me my ticket and I'll pay it and we go our separate ways. Like, it's not a big deal. I know I'm a rough rider and I don't need to be driving anyway because I don't like being in traffic. So, but yeah, so I had got my not a parking ticket. I got a driving ticket for speeding. He told me, he said, I saw you back there. He was like, you were going 45 and 50. Do you know the speed limit? I was like, I don't know. He's like, try to guess. And I was like, 35? And he's like, it's 30. And yeah, and then he said I ran a red light, but I know I did not, but it's okay. And he's like, you were like jumping lane to lane, but that's because I don't like being behind slow drivers. And so I'm like, yeah, I'm very aware. And it also helped that I looked presentable too. You know, that always helps. Like, when you look presentable, you do get better treatment, you know. Like, if you look rough and you driving rough, police might be more inclined to be rough with you. But if you look like a lady and you just, you know, you just tell the truth, like, I was not really aware. But yeah, so that was good. I was happy that it wasn't worse. And he was being really nice. Yeah. But we got back late to feed Aston, but at least I was able to feed her. So that's good. And when I was in the car, I was listening to this message, and this lady, she was talking about like her spiritual journey and stuff, and she was talking about like, I love when I hear people's testimonies because there's always this common thread similarity of like when we come to Christ, about like how we're like transformed and he changes our hearts, but not just our hearts, our minds, because y'all know we be crazy. When you be in the world, you know you be crazy. And then not only that, when you come to Jesus, you look better. Like, when you're in the world, you don't look so great. Like, you look lost. And if you drinking and smoking and stuff, that's real evidence. So you look sick. And you just look like, I don't know, like fatigued. Like, you just don't look well. But then when you have the Holy Spirit dwelling inside of you, he's like radiating from within outwardly, you know. And then you just have this shine about you. That's why the word tells us to let our light shine, because the Holy Spirit, he's dwelling in us. Even if you are backslidden, he's always dwelling inside you. Once you receive Jesus Christ, the Holy Spirit is in you permanently. Like, he seals you until the day of judgment. But when you like in the world and stuff and you step away from him, like you walking according to your own way, he's still inside you, but it's just more like suppressed, pressed down, you know, on top of all this other things that you're putting before him. And so your light is not shining as bright. It's still there, but it's just buried very deep. So like with me, like I've always was saved and stuff since about like 19. But when I was in the world, when I went walking with the Lord, I still had some light, but it was dimmed, you know. And so yeah, but yeah, so she was talking about like she looked different when she was in the world and stuff. And I was like, yeah, when I used to have my you know, my older content up when I was in that lifestyle, I did not like the way I looked. That's why I took those videos down, because I looked sick. I looked I was like, ew, no. I was like I literally could not watch myself, because I'm like, ew, that is not me. I was like, ugh. And then I'm like, and people like that mess? Oh no. But you know, people like to watch you act a fool, you know. And I was like, I just look so sickly. And I'm like, and now, you know, I don't really wear too much makeup. Like right now, I don't have on any makeup, but it's just like this brightness always. And like, I look healthy because, well, I was gonna say because I am healthier, We still working on that. We still working on that. I gotta eat better and I gotta start exercising. And I gotta get like genuine sleep because I feel like I'm always just exhausted. But you do look healthier. You know, you just look happy because there's this peace that you receive when you come to Christ. When everybody's losing their cool and they just like panicky and they like, how you so cool, calm, and collected? It's because we possess the peace that passes all understanding. You know, Jesus said, he said, this peace I leave you and I give it to you, not like the world can give it, you know. I got to button Aston's pants up. I changed her diaper not too long ago. But yes, listening to that lady do her testimony, it made me want to do a testimony video or even a short. And then there's this other lady that I watch. She does a lot of short videos of like her before and after. This is a different woman on YouTube. She does her before and after transformation of coming to Christ. So she shows like she was open partying and stuff, drinking and smoking and stuff. And it's like when we be like that, you never look like your real self, honestly. Like me, just yesterday I was out with Aston's dad to grab something to eat. My mom was over watching Aston, so we like went to go grab something to eat. And he drinks, but I don't like the taste of alcohol. And ever since I stopped dancing and stuff, I'm like, well, I don't have to drink anymore. It's like no reason. I don't like the way alcohol tastes. And after like doing that kind of on a daily basis, because of the lifestyle I was living, it's just like poison to me. I don't want to like logically in my mind, I'm like, I don't want to willingly put poison in my body, and it don't even taste good. So I'm like, so what's the benefit for me? I'm talking about for me to drink. It would just be like for that feeling. And a lot of people, they say the same thing. They only drink for the feeling, you know. And I'm like, I don't want that feeling though, because when I was in the world and stuff, it was so evident that I had no business in that world. Because I would always get sick. When I would drink, like, if y'all had seen my old dance videos, more often than not, I was talking about how I threw up at work. Because I could not handle no alcohol. I was always throwing up. And also, I wasn't really eating, so I would be drinking on an empty stomach. But yeah, I was always getting sick. Oh, that stuff is... So I'm like, there's no reason for me to drink. So when we were out, he was like, do you want a mocktail? Because he knows, like, I don't have a taste or an interest or a desire to consume that alcohol. But it's like when you are a believer and you have Christ, but you start going in the world, you do start to drink and smoke and stuff because you have to, like, numb yourself because the Holy Spirit is still in you and he's reminding you, you don't need to be doing this. You need to be like walking the righteous path. So you don't really want to hear him. So you're going to drink and you're going to smoke and you're going to pop some pills or whatever because you're trying to like mute him. But he's always like talking like, this is what you should be doing. This is where you need to be going and stuff. So that's usually what you do. It's more like a numbing type of thing. You're trying to stay in a way that you know you don't even need to be in. But yeah, so I like listening to people's testimonies. I like encouraging, hey, are you still dancing? No. When was the last time I danced? Like in September. Yeah, September, early October. That was the last time I danced. But yeah, no, I'm a full-time mama now. That's all I do. And I do other stuff, but yeah, that's my real occupation is full-time mom. But yeah, so I love listening to her testimony. And it wasn't just that. She was also talking about like she does podcasting. I do vlogging, but it's still kind of similar. And so she was talking about how God was like getting her out of her comfort zone and stuff. And like me, I've always been a creative. Like I come from a family of artists on my mom's side at least. And so I've always been a creative. Like I always love to write and I like to be like a visionary and want to bring my ideas to life. So it only made sense that I created content because I love film, videos. So I love doing videos always. But I guess like for me, what would be coming out of my comfort zone, just being like I had to get comfortable being like 100% me because I am very eccentric and I am a lot at times. I have a really big personality, and so I know everybody cannot receive me. So that was really my thing. Just like being comfortable, just being 100% like me on camera and not trying to fit a mold so that people could be comfortable. Because at the end of the day, if you watch my videos, you're either watching it because you with me or you're not. Like I can't change myself to make somebody comfortable. If you ain't comfortable with my bigness, then you don't have to watch me and it's perfectly fine. But yes, I see it just like as training because as I've said so many times before, I do want to be in the film industry. I want to turn all of my writings, I want to turn them into movies. And speaking of which, we are in the book of Revelation in Bible study. And ever since I started reading the Bible for myself, I was like, a lot of stories, I'd be like, I want to turn that into a movie. Like it'd be so intense, the stories in there. And I'm like, forget anything you can watch on Netflix. Like this is the real juice in here. Like these are real life experiences. And just like Ecclesiastes says, there's nothing new under the sun. Everything has already been done. Anything you hear and you think, wow, that's crazy. Honey, it's already been done decades, hundreds of thousands of years ago. Like human nature is not it's not something new. Okay? The human nature, our mindset, the way we react to things, it's very predictable. Baby. And that's why Satan, he don't do anything new. He knows exactly how to get us. He's like, I'm going to use 1, 2, 3 different methods, to get people to follow after me or whatever, or to get people off their path, off, distracted or whatever, because he knows how to entice us because we're very predictable. Like, he knows how we respond in certain situations. Just like if you watch one of those like natural disaster movies or something, or like an end of the world movie, and it shows human behavior under pressure. Some people, they gonna show their true colors under pressure when they're scared. Some people backed in a corner, they either are going to become very aggressive because they feel like they have to be that way to preserve their own life. Other people, they feel like they have to protect others, so they take more of a leadership role. And then some people, they be up in there stealing, which is stupid because it's like the end of the world. So they start jacking all the stores or whatever. But it's just showing how people react, when they feel like their life is threatened and stuff. So Satan knows how to get us where he wants us because he knows human behavior. He knows our mindsets. He knows, like, most likely how we'll react to things. And so nothing changes because it's just always the same, New names, new faces, but it's just the same people from generation to generation. And even the faces, sometimes the faces are the same because everyone has a twin. But yeah, so yeah. Sometimes I talk real fast and then I'm like, I need to catch my breath. Let's see. Oh crap, it's after 8. Okay, wow. All right, let me feed Aston. And then I'll see if I'll keep going. The sun is going down and the power is still out, so I probably do keep talking to y'all for a bit because we can't watch TV. I'm going to have to ask Aston's dad, like, bring back some candles. Oh, you know what? The refrigerator. But her milk is still cold, so that's okay. Because the power went out like maybe 30 minutes ago. So that's okay. I keep forgetting to get her some more water. Yeah, they need to come on and turn this power on because it's about to be nighttime. I mean, for the most part, we don't really be having the lights on at nighttime because we be getting ready to go to bed. But still, like, give me something. I told Aston's dad, I was like, it's okay that the power went out because I watch TV a lot when I'm sitting with her. And I'm like, I'm really supposed to be writing, to be honest. Like, for weeks, I feel like God told me, like, just start back writing. Oh, baby! She's tired, so she's, like, throwing herself all around. Oh, come here, big girl. Come here, big baby. Look and love, my brother love. I'm doing her milk. We had choir rehearsal last Saturday, finally, because it kept being canceled. For one, the maestro was out of town because he has another choir that he works with, and so they were out of town for their choir. So he was with them doing music. And then he finally came back, and then it was like they had the power outage over there. Yeah. Come on, boo-boo, stop. I don't ask them to go to sleep for real, though. Because she has been up all day. She has not taken a real nap. And honestly, if this girl go to sleep, I'm going to bed because I'm tired, too. Stop, boo-boo. Sorry. I'm getting ready to do her milk, so I'm like not really talking while I'm getting it all set up. Sorry. Thanks for watching and tuning in. The lady whose testimony I was listening to earlier today, she was talking about when she was starting her podcast and stuff. One of the ways she got out her comfort zone was going live. She said she went live Wednesday mornings at 10 a.m. and she like, that was around COVID time and stuff when everybody was on their phones and she was not comfortable doing that, but God got her out her comfort zone. She was like, it was only like 2 people in the live. And she was like, but I had to, she had to be faithful and do it. And that's the thing about when you choose to like create content or just anything you choose to do, especially if God's calling you to do something. It don't matter if it don't seem like the way you want it to in your head or the way you saw it in your head. Just do it. Everything is just practice. Like, I love doing this no matter what. Like, because I've had those moments, where you're like, man, I'm not getting the type of views like other people are. But then I have to ask myself, well, why do you want all those views? Like, realistically, what would you do if you had, a certain amount of views, a certain amount of subscribers? What would you do with that? And I'm like, well, realistically, I don't actually care about the views. I just enjoy making videos. And I enjoy interacting and engaging with the people that want to watch me. So I do it because I love it and enjoy it. And even if I didn't have anybody to watch me, I would still do it anyway because it's in me. Like I said, I'm a creative. I love sharing things with people. And like, even when hold on, let me put the milk in here. I was like, even when I finally did oh no, Aston be taking my phone a lot, and she be messing up stuff. I was like, even when I finally recorded my Sheen try-on haul, I was like, not happy with the amount of views initially. I was like, what? This is so fun and creative. Like, I was like, I love the way I recorded it because I was having so much fun and stuff. And you could see the dresses. I was like, I mean, I could have zoomed in on dresses a little more so it could be like, I think I zoomed in good enough though. But like, you could feel the energy through the camera. And I'm like, oh, I am not receiving the amount of views and interaction and engagement as I thought it would get. And then it's like, who cares? I like watching it. And I feel like I did a really good job. And it put a smile on my face to watch it, you know? So, I'm like, I cannot be concerned with how it actually turns out for anybody else, you know, how other people receive it. If I'm happy with it, that's all that matters. I did what I was supposed to do. I'm gonna have to put some more milk in there. It's getting dark, so we might have to go to the bedroom. Let's see. Because, yeah, I'm gonna keep talking to you guys until it get dark. And then I gotta use the flashlight on my phone after that. Look and look. Okay. Boom. I did laundry earlier today, so I still need to fold it. Look to Jesus. That's one of the songs we were rehearsing on Saturday. We learned 2 new songs. Ooh. I'm over here talking about, I'm not gonna be on here long. Okay. I'm back. I hope this girl go to sleep. There we go. I think she's gonna fall asleep soon, hopefully. Because like I said, she has not taken a real nap today. I'm just looking at the battery life on my laptop and my phone. I should have charged my phone earlier. It's like at 70% right now. I like to keep it always at like between 90 and 100. But yeah, I mean, we're going to be going to bed soon. So hopefully they turn the power back on before we go to bed. But if not, oh well. I want her to go to sleep. Boo-boo. Yes. Anyways, talk to me, you guys. Did the power go out where you're staying? Because I know some of y'all ain't all in Chicago, you know. So, because I know power outages have been going on in other parts of the U.S. So it's not just in the city or whatever. It's other parts. Aston's getting tired, so she's making that sound. Oh, that's the other thing. I can't believe I forgot. Hello. That was one of the first things I was supposed to mention. Okay, so I finally, okay,